Indonesian President Joko Widodo has left the Philippines following his successful three-day official visit. Meanwhile, the Malacañang confirmed that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. received a commitment from Widodo to revisit the case of Mary Jane Veloso. Cresilyn Catarong reports.
Indonesian President Joko Widodo assured President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. that his government would re-examine Mary Jane Veloso's case. Presidential Communications Office Secretary Cheloy Garafil confirmed this on Thursday when asked if PBBM received a commitment from the Indonesian president regarding the matter. Garafil mentioned that the Indonesian government is awaiting the decision of the Philippine court on the case filed by Veloso against her recruiter. Meanwhile, the Department of Foreign Affairs previously said that Veloso's case would be discussed in meetings between Philippine and Indonesian officials. Mary Jane Veloso is an overseas Filipino worker on death row since 2010. On the said year, Veloso was arrested in Indonesia for drug trafficking, found guilty, and sentenced to death. President Marcos hopes that Veloso's case will progress and that she will be granted clemency. The PCO previously stated that President Bongbong Marcos would bring up Veloso's case again during their bilateral meeting with President Jokowi. Meanwhile, Widodo's presidential plane left Villamor Air Base, Pasay City on January 11th after his successful three-day official visit. During his visit, Widodo conducted a bilateral meeting with Marcos to strengthen bilateral ties between the Philippines and Indonesia. The two leaders discussed enhancing cooperation in various areas, including political, security, and economic partnerships.
I am pleased to inform you of the results of a successful visit of the President of Indonesia, President Joko Widodo, here to Manila. We had a cordial and productive discussion on Philippine-Indonesia bilateral cooperation, taking the opportunity to reaffirm our two countries' strong bilateral relations.
In a move to strengthen energy security cooperation, the leaders witnessed the signing of a memorandum of understanding on cooperation in the field of energy. They also addressed issues in the South China Sea and discussed strengthening border controls. The Philippines and Indonesia also reiterated their commitment to the universality of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, as founding members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN. As part of Widodo's official visit, he visited a Copico Philippines Corporation instant coffee producer factory in Calamba, Laguna. Copico is an Indonesian food and beverage company owned by Mayora.
In the field of economy, in order to enhance trade, we agreed to continue to open market access, and Indonesia seeks the Philippines' support related to special safeguard measures on Indonesian coffee products.
Additionally, Widodo visited the seaweed processing industry at W Hydrocolloids Incorporated in Carmona Plant, Cavite. The Indonesian president expressed hope that Indonesia's seaweed processing industry would strengthen and could be exported to countries like the Philippines. During President Widodo's departure ceremony at Villamor Air Base, Present were Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation and Unity, or OPAPRO Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr., Philippine Ambassador to Indonesia Gina Hamurarin, and Pasay City Mayor Imelda Calixto Rubiano. For God and for my beloved Philippines, this has been Cresilyn Catarong, SMNI News.